Welcome to our Devos called the Beatitudes. And the Beatitudes are statements of blessing that Jesus used to his followers. And they're statements of blessing that you and I have got to keep in mind if we're going to live for God and we're going to continue to serve him. This really helps to anchor us to truth. And today we're going to look at one of those statements of blessing. Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, it says, "Blessed or blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." All of the Beatitudes have the same structure. There's a comparative statement made to something that this person is and something great that is connected with that blessing. So blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. The poor in spirit, what is he talking about? Like, what does that mean? That means that like the bank account of somebody low in spirit, or what is going on with this? It's simple. When you're poor in spirit, what that means is you actually know who you are. You know where you are. You know who you are before God. You know who you are before others. And when you really look at yourself and how you function spiritually, there's nothing there. Like you're bankrupt spiritually. Now, why is this a good thing? Why is this person blessed? Well, a person that is spiritually poor, what that means is that they've recognized that the only good that they have in them, spiritually or otherwise, is through Jesus. And this is the best place to be. I know this sounds counterintuitive because a lot of times, and I don't understand this, just so you know, I've never understood when I see Christians who are cocky, prideful. They come in like, oh, look what I did. I just read the New Testament. Look what I did. I gave all this money to the church. They have this pride about them. But in reality, truth always invades when you start to look at what Jesus has done. And the fact is, you cannot maintain a spiritual pride and realize that Jesus died for you. It's when you recognize that there's nothing you can do, that you are spiritually bankrupt, that you're spiritually poor, that Jesus did it all, that Jesus paid it all, that there's not one bit of anything that you can add to your sin debt except for more sin. Then the Bible says you are poor in spirit, and because you're poor in spirit, you are inheriting the kingdom of heaven. How do you like that? It's an upside down thing. The Beatitudes don't make sense from an earthly perspective, but because you know Jesus, because you have seen in your heart and recognized, you know what, there's nothing good in me, it's all Jesus, then God will promise that you are forgiven. I want you to know that being poor in spirit is a good thing, and recognizing that Jesus is so good to give us the opportunity to know him, it's even better. So focus on that. Focus on the blessing of being poor in spirit and be blessed.